Hello, my name is Nell and I have things to say. I'm not in my study today. I'm in my garden. I was filming another video and my dog really wanted to come outside. I didn't, so we came outside. Oh, chicken. And so I thought while I'm out here I'll film the next video that I had an idea to do. So I hope the light and the sound isn't too bad, because I didn't want to sit right in the sun because that'll glare in my eyes, but then whatever, deal with it. Okay, so the last video that I filmed was about just the ups and downs of having new workers and how it really messes with me and is really a traumatic thing to go through. Today is about another traumatic thing related to new workers, and it's the fact that I have to deal with that my safety is in the hands of other people, for better or worse. So, sorry, I just had to move the tripod because my dog was gonna pull it over. So I'm physically disabled and I can't stand for more than a couple of seconds. So when it comes to showering, I have to sit in a shower chair. And the way that works is that I transfer from my wheelchair into my shower chair when the brakes are on. Then brakes off, we go into the shower stall, brakes on, wash me, brakes off, back to my wheelchair, brakes on, transfer, all good. It's up to my workers to put those brakes on and off. I can do one brake, the front right brake, partly because my right leg is kind of strong and it can press down that brake, and also because once we're in the shower stall my workers can't reach that because it's in the corner of the shower stall. And so it's, you know, I tell my workers that if you stuff up, if it's not a safety thing, I won't get mad at you. I will just tease you mercilessly. If it is a safety thing, I'm not going to be happy. I'm going to be scared and upset because that just can't happen. We can't afford that to happen. So on Saturday night, I was in the shower and my workers wash my back and then I do the rest. Thank goodness I'm still able to do that. Anyway, seemed fine. And then I shifted my weight to like wash nether regions and the shower chair moved. And I looked down and only my one brake was on. The other three were not on. So I had to call my worker in and said, hey, you forgot the brakes. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Well, you did, because they're not on. Oh, no, I'm sure I did them. Well, you didn't, because they're not on. So she apologized profusely, put them all on, and I said, this is something where you cannot check too many times. There is no such thing as checking brakes too many times. And so I was shaken up, obviously, literally too. Oh, chicken, you want to come up? There we go. Yeah. But, you know, had to deal with that, worked through it, had a bit of an anxiety attack later that night. And then last night, had a shower and was in the shower. Everything was fine. Brakes were on. Came back. We dried me off. We started dressing me. And when I went to transfer back onto my wheelchair, the shower chair started moving away. Because guess what? The brakes weren't on. Just my one brake. So as I was pushing off from my shower chair onto my wheelchair, my shower chair was moving in the opposite direction and I had to move damn fast. And it's terrifying because if I fall out of something, I'm probably going to hospital. Sorry, that was my cat grumbling. So again, I was very shaken up and my worker said, oh, but I'm sure I did it. This is a different worker, by the way. I'm sure I did it. I'm sure I did it. But you didn't. Oh, but I'm sure I remember doing it. But you didn't. Maybe I put them on and then like undid them. Then you undid them, which isn't good. In these situations, I don't want to hear any explanation. All I want to hear is, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear any explanations or defense for why you put my health at risk. I just want to hear a big fat sorry. And then I want you to make me safe. And then I want to get on with it. In my case, I can't choose to go, well, you know what? No showers for me. Not going to do that anymore. I also can't let go of a worker simply because they've forgotten something. because every single worker I've ever had will and has forgotten something. Whether it's safety related or not, everyone has forgotten something, because in every job you're gonna get forgetful. Things are just gonna slip your mind. The problem with their job is that it could cost me a whole lot. But because everyone does it, I can't just say, well, that person's never showering me again, because then I would run out of workers real quick. And as I mentioned in my last video, already seems like I go through quite a lot of them without my control. So I don't want to really contribute to losing workers. It shakes me up. It really shakes me up knowing that just one person's forgetfulness could land me in hospital. Like, it's a lot to deal with. Yeah. And I don't know. I feel like if you're a worker and you stuff up and you risk somebody's safety, please don't try to explain it. There is no explanation other than you forgot. Yeah, neighbor just came out of a house and my dog doesn't approve. Well, I'm nearly finished anyway. I have to go inside and eat lunch. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because it is a really, really terrifying part of getting care. People think it's great to have care, and it is, and I'm thankful. But at the same time, every single day of my life, I am putting my health and safety in the hands of other people. They handle my medication. If they get that wrong, I'm screwed. Just one false move, one forgetful day, and I'm at risk. And that mixed with the fact that I lose workers and have to take on new workers, and the new workers have to learn my routine without forgetting it. It's all just too much. It's just too much. My dog just chased a bird and she's very upset because she can't fly, even though she tries. Alright. Bye. I'll probably be inside next time because this is like a whole lot of sunshine for me. I'm a vampire. I don't like this. I'm going inside again. Alright. Bless.